What's up, everybody? This is Tanner from TanmanBaseballFan.com. What you see right here is a bunch of Jose Canseco baseball cards, some of my favorites, that I have actually put on a shelf to display. Now, I've had 3 of these shelves, but guess what? This is the last Canseco shelf that I have. The rest of the cards right now are in a box. Let me show you what I did with one of the other shelves. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Let me talk through a few things of what's going on here. I'm actually really excited about how these came out. So I picked up a lot of these pieces over the past several months. They are NECA figures, and we'll talk through all of them here real quick. So here's who we have here. First of all is Raphael. He's just came back down to the sewers here, and he's actually got a newspaper. It's a custom thing that I actually made up. It says Ninja Rap is Born, which is kind of a neat little thing. He's holding his hat. In the back there, you'll see, I'll tell you what, let me put this up here. Turtle wax. So as you can see, there's like things that are mixed from the first movie to the second movie. So you also see some chips and popcorn, or pork rinds rather, and there's also a nice little rusted out can and a little skateboard in the back. So Raphael is looking at Donatello, and he's got a newspaper that he's looking at also. I'm trying to get in here so you can kind of see what it says. It's worse, and it's got some newspaper-y things on the front and the back, and if you go through here you can kind of see there's other things in the newspaper as well. He's sitting on a couch and he's got his foot up on an ottoman there. And by the way, guys, like, I love these NECA figures. They look like they're straight out of the movie. So April O'Neil, the first movie version, looks really great. She's got a pile full of pizzas in her hand, and she's got Raphael's weapon. If you remember that she had that in her purse there, she picked that up in the first movie. And if you recall, I printed this out. This is a little drawing that she drew of Leonardo, and so she has that in her purse as well. There is more pizza, so not just the boxes, but this pizza here, and really kind of a cool thing. It's just looks like it's greasy and all that, and it's actually on this neat little wooden box there as well. So pretty cool stuff. In the back you see a TMNT box. I'll get to that later, and then April's bear. Now stick with me, guys. There are some baseball card implications. As you can see in the back, I didn't completely de-cansecofy the shelf. There's a custom Bash Brothers poster in the back on the wall, which, by the way, guys, like, that's my favorite poster. It's not just my favorite poster, it's the best poster ever made. Let me show you what I actually created also based upon that poster. Okay, I'm not going to spend too terribly much time on these because I actually already did a video on these here, but just to kind of give you an idea of, kind of where this Bash Brothers poster, kind of comes into play with some customs. This is a regular 88 Topps Team Leaders card of Canseco and McGuire. It's the only playing career card that show the Bash Brothers together. It doesn't even say anything about Bash Brothers, which is, interesting. So what I did was I fused that poster and the 88 Topps card, and I made this. And I just think this is perfect. Like, just perfect. If they made this card with this picture, oh, that would have been perfection. I didn't stop there. I made a sepia version, a shattered glass version, that's what I like to call it anyway, and a black and white version. And also for kicks, I did this this Ninja Turtles one also. I thought that was kind of fun. I also did some refractors, not of the Turtles one, but of the other Canseco McGuire Bash Brothers type cards. So, and then there's the sepia. So I showed you the shattered glass. There's sepia. show the black and white next, and I'll show you the regular. Here's the black and white. And then here is the regular. And guys, I love how this came out. I think this is the coolest thing ever. So anyways, let's go back to the turtles. Okay, so here we are. Leonardo is enjoying a slice of pizza next to Splinter. So Splinter's got some slippers on, and he also has a piece of pizza on his head. This is just kind of a fun callback to what happened in the movie. It's molded to fit his head, which is kind of fun. Unfortunately, Splinter actually has a tail that couldn't really move too terribly well. Had a tail. I accidentally broke it off when I tried to get him to sit down and reposition it. But he's way better on the couch like this. And this is like just a doll furniture couch, which I don't know, I never thought I'd be buying doll furniture, but here we are, right? Anyway, so there's another little wood stool to sit on. Here's a little plastic crate. And this is a Simpsons arcade game. And guys, I remember this when I was a kid, going to the arcades and playing this. It is so cool. It lights up also, and it's got several different screens that you could use, which is really kind of neat. And I adore that piece. I think it's so cool. Really like that. So back here, right next to the Simpsons arcade, you've got a couple canisters of Ooze from TGRI. What's kind of funny is it says TCRI, but I'm going to try to pop this up, open a little bit here, so that way you can kind of take a look at something. I'm going to take off the flash so you can see too. It has glowing Ooze. Look at that, guys. Let me actually turn off the light completely and see if that'll help. There you go. You can see it even better there, which is really neat. I love it. All right, let me put this back here. And then here's Michelangelo. He's actually showing off. He's spinning his weapon on his finger. And he did that in the movie too, of course. You know, he's enjoying a piece of pizza. I'm starting to think that the turtles like pizza almost as much as I do. I have an unhealthy obsession with pizza. But anyways, so, and then in the back here also, this is a really fun kind of thing. So you see the television. April is no doubt interviewing somebody from TGRI. You have a Blockbuster rental. Nostalgia overload here, guys. And you have a little Nintendo. Like, my love for baseball cards was rivaled only by this machine, in particular, Super Mario Brothers. Speaking of which, here's a couple games here. They are so small, but they're so cool. So you can take a look. You have Mario, Zelda, and Donkey Kong. And they're just really neat pieces. And then, of course, you see the little controllers. I could probably do little wires if I wanted to, but nah, they're okay there. They are a-okay there. Let me show you also what's in these TMNT boxes. By the way, you see the little rugs here. Let me show you these. What's in these boxes real quick. So let's take a look at those Ninja Turtle containers. As you can see, they attach very nicely to each other. You could do 2x2 like this, or you could do 4 in one shot. But let's take a look and see what's inside them. As you can see, it's a cube. This is a turtle. Let me show you what Raphael looks like. These guys transform nicely, and they all turn into turtles. So there you go, and let me show you the last two from the bottom. All right, this is the other option you have. This is the party wagon. So you could take two turtles, any two turtles you want, and you can make the party wagon, and it rolls. It's a very, very cool piece. You got the windshield, the mirrors, you got the shelf for the top, and you got the little spoiler. And all of these two guys, they form into turtles. You could make this guy and combine him with Raphael and turn him into a party wagon as well. And all of these turn into turtles. party wagons or cubes, and they store all nicely in here. On the back wall here, you can see a custom concert poster of Vanilla Ice that I created, and it says March 22nd. Now, there's a reason for that. It's because that's actually when The Secret of Ooze actually was released. So there's a little Easter egg there for everybody. Here's another Easter egg. You see in the back, Casey Jones, and he's playing a pinball machine, and it is of the Ninja Turtles. Let me get him out of the way here so you can get a better look at this thing here. It's really, really neat. It's got a ball in there as well. So Casey and whoever else wants to will have such a fun time playing it and everything. And yeah, just look at all the artwork and everything. It's really, really neat. So like you can see on the side there as well. Let me see if I can sharpen it up there. There we go. So really cool deal. But anyways, this next thing I want to show you actually has everything to do with Casey Jones and Raphael. Why don't you take a look?
Look, I don't want to fight you. Well, tough rocks, pal. Jose Canseco back. Tell me, you didn't pay money for this.
My latest custom has something to do with this infamous meetup between Raphael and Casey Jones, and here it is. My new favorite barrel card ever. So I actually took a picture of these guys so you can see them in the background. The bottom, like the pictures are actually from the movie there, and they're super hard to get clear shots of. That's why they're so small. But the actual action figures worked out pretty darn well. So anyways, there it is. Yeah, super happy with how this came out. So there you go. I'm not sure if I mentioned it or not, but that Canseco barrel piece is actually game used. It's from a gamer that I cut up years ago. So, and anyways, we're on the home stretch here. Here's what I wanted to show you. I want to save this last custom bit for, well, for the last piece, I guess. Let me take this, turn this little coffee table around here. And you see 1989 Topps baseball cards. Super tiny, quite possibly the smallest baseball cards in the world. So there's a Canseco. Obviously, I had to create a Canseco. I did a Randy Johnson rookie, Craig Biggio rookie, and rookies of Gary Sheffield and Greg Jeffries. I love Gary Sheffield and Greg Jeffries in 89 Topps. You can also see that they have backs. So yeah, I wanted to be as complete as possible when it came to these cards here. I just have all kinds of, I had all kinds of fun with this project. Let me take a look at the box. I'm most excited about the box. So, because you know, again, let's do a full 360 here. You can see the entire thing. It's a complete box. I'm not sure if you could read this or not. It says save this box, and I'm not sure if this looks proper on camera or not, but box 4, I actually modified it and had it say the 4 Ninja Turtle names for the wax box bottoms. Why? Because of this. Figure, hey, why not put Ninja Turtles, turtle cards on the bottom? So I've got 2 other things to show you here as well. So first of all, here are some mini Ninja Turtle cards, all with backs as well. And let me put these up, and I'm going to show you one final thing. Okay, so as far as cards go, these are going to be my favorite of the entire deal. So I created some 1989 Topps style color refractor Ninja Turtle cards, but not just any cards. These cards actually have Ooze in them. And so I wanted to talk about these a little bit because they're super fun. I love these. I also love playing with them, which is really neat too. I love the interactivity of them, and I'll show you what I mean. So first of all, every single one of them has like a different shape. It's just kind of like an Ooze blob on each one of them. Not uniform, not boxed or anything, but just kind of a little fun thing there. But take a look at what happens when you squeeze. The ooze moves. I don't know. Am I picking that up? I think I am. I'll try that on Raphael here. So anyways, I'm in love with that. And I just think that's the coolest thing ever. So there's Donatello, like there's some that's, you can squeeze it and just reposition it wherever you want. And by the way, these pictures are actual pictures that I took using my phone that I'm recording this on of my action figures. So you remember how Michelangelo was spinning his weapon? Well, that's that picture right there. And Raphael had his hat in his hand and had that trench coat on. Well, there he is right there. And then so Leonardo, try to look over what he was doing. Oh, that's right. He was on the couch with Splinter. And then, of course, Donatello was just kind of lounging in his chair talking to Raphael. So those are the pictures. So one last thing that's kind of fun with these. Let me show you what they do here real quick. They glow. So they look like they're actual just blobs of glowing ooze. And, you can see like a little chunk there. And when I'm pushing down, you see it just squeezes and moves. Same with this, which is really kind of neat. But anyways, there they are, guys. Like, this has been a blast. I've had a great time doing these here. Let me put the lights back on here. There we go. Yeah, like, I don't know. Like, it's weird that this project was born out of me deciding to remove some Canseco cards. And of course, they're still here. They're in a box. But, yeah, I just felt like it was time to change up some things. And I'm really glad I did. I think this is super fun. And plus, I've still got 20 Canseco cards or so that are being displayed, and I can swap those out anytime I want now. They don't have to just be the best of the best that's shown all the time. So now the next question is, what do I do with my next shelf? I would love to hear from you guys on this in the comments. What do you think I should do with my next shelf? Should I do a street level Turtles diorama, or should I do a Transformers one or Voltron? I'm kind of leaning towards Voltron because there's a Blitzway Voltron that I have, and I've been wanting to bust it out of the box. It's been here, sealed for about a year. It feels like, at least. Yeah, I don't know. Holly said that she thinks that I should probably do a street level turtle deal, which would be kind of fun to make it look like the sewers like underneath the street. So, and have some of my Transformers as cars, which is really kind of a neat thing. So, but anyways, there it is, guys. I hope y'all enjoyed this as much as I did putting it together. Beckett, by the way, he loves this diorama. Let me go over there and show it again. The first thing that Beckett does every time he comes into this office is he runs straight to the turtles and stares at this little mini world, this little mini universe that's going on here. And he points out things that he sees are different, and because I change things up all the time, and it's just fun. It's just such a great fun thing to look at. So anyways, thank you guys for watching. This is my first video, going to be my first video, I think, of 2023. So stay tuned. I've got a lot more content that I'm going to be posting this year if all goes well, knock on wood. And yeah, I would love for you to like and subscribe if you haven't already, and comment. That'd be great. Thanks, guys, and we'll talk to you soon.